Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Natalie, and I'm going to do a quick love reading, a collective love reading for the person on your mind, the one you're here for, the one you're wondering about. Please keep in mind, because it's general, it may not fully resonate, and if it doesn't, don't try to force it. Bring your intuition and intuitively only take from what I'm about to say what feels intuitively part of your experience. Don't force it to fit. It's really important that you don't force it to fit. And let's get into it. Let's get the overall energy of each of you. One card for each, and then we'll take another from that deck. Let's get the overall energy spirit of the collective and the person on their mind, the one they're here for. So for you, I have Page of Wands. Newly stepping into a passion. In the beginning phases, you are the novice. You are stepping into something you've never done before, but you're driven by passion. You're inspired. You know it's calling your name, and you have to seek it and understand it and follow it and implement it and put it into works and start seeing what it looks like when you start building towards it. For you, that's what I have for you, and for your person, I have the Sun. So they are in a very blissful, beautiful, happy state at this time. Just things are good, like a summer day, right? Beautiful. And tell me more about your energy with this Page of Wands. Why the Page of Wands, Spirit? Why the Page of Wands? Why the Page of Wands? Discovering truth. You shall stand in the light of truth. I think this light, you are standing in the light of this truth. You are following what your soul is calling you towards. You are stepping into what I would define as truth, purpose, and part of your path. That's beautiful. Okay, and for the Sun, what more can you tell me about this, Spirit? Why the Sun card as the collective's person's energy? Why the Sun? Why the Sun? Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand for this person. Let's see, they're working towards something. They're working towards something that is feeling valuable and giving them purpose and helping them to see hope and faith in their life at this time. All right, let's see. How does your person think of you in the headspace? How do they think of you in the headspace? Their logic, their reason. How do they think of you in the headspace? Lots of fire energy. I have 9 of Wands and 7 of Wands. They are guarded, untrusting, feeling here as if they need to stay on high ground, to be on top of things, in control. Very much on guard and poised for needing to protect themselves in some way. They don't feel with you safe, and that might have nothing to do with you. It might have to do with past experiences that they carry with them that have made them weary of trusting others in the realm of romance. Okay, let's see. How do they feel about you in the heart space? How do they feel about you in the heart space? How do they feel about you in the heart space? 2 cards, please, Spirit. How do they feel about you in the heart space? Ten of Pentacles with the Devil. They see you as everything that they hope and want in this physical realm. Very attracted to you. They see, hearth and home and family with you. But it is crossed by fear, by limitation, by self-doubt, lack of self-worth, a feeling of being undeserving. Tell me more about this devil energy they're in their heart space. It's like inner torment, it sounds like. The heart wants that happy ending, that connection, that family with you, right? But there is fear and opposition standing in the way of that. Sounds like energy that doesn't belong in the heart space is there. Why the Devil card? Teaching. I'll let you see first. Let's see what we get out of this. I feel that this fear within them comes from an experience where they were on the receiving end of being withheld affection, left alone, and it created shadows within them. And there's a deep sorrow. Where there was once high hopes and an open heart, they were met with lack. And that has left a hole within them. And that is where the fear has crept in and created restriction. Let's see. How are they behaving towards you? I'm actually going to get a different deck so I don't run out of cards. How are they behaving towards you presently? Spirit, please give me 2 cards. How is the collective's person behaving towards them presently? Ace of Cups and Knight of Swords. Coming towards you quickly with truth. Action in the realm of communication. Because of the desire for a new romantic beginning. there's been possibly distance between you, where there's been no communication, and this person is very driven to come forward and to break that quiet. This may not be well thought out, and it may just have reached a breaking point of this quiet between you that they can no longer tolerate. They want, I think that's driving them forward. And this devil and withheld emotion in a previous experience that has taught them a lesson is, I believe, the reason for their 9 of Wands and 7 of Wands energy in the headspace. Very defensive, untrusting, protecting themselves, completely covered, not showing any aspect of who they are. But I think that there is a point within them where they've reached that they cannot resist or keep away or fight or live within the bounds and the realm of that limitation anymore. And I see action towards you. And it may have happened yet, it may be coming, but I do see movement and action in the realm of communication. With this connection, what is it that you are personally being called to let go of? What is it that you are being called to let go of through meeting this person, through your experience with them? What are you being called to let go of? What are you being called to let go of? This, I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. This feels as though you're being called to recognize that this is what you're doing, that this is happening, and that this is possibly a coping mechanism or an unhealthy way of handling how things happen between you that caused you to go separate ways. This is not feeling true to your heart and what you want. Let's see here. Let's get another one. Tell me more about this. I feel cold and detached from this connection, Spirit. Please tell me more about this. Tell me more about why the collective can't feel emotions right now. What is causing this? Tell me more about this. Illumination. So this is something that you were unaware of. And the illumination is this reading telling you right now that you have feelings that need to be felt that are from this connection. And it might be, your subconscious or whatnot's way of protecting you, because they might have been overwhelming or extremely hurtful. With this person being in this devil energy in the 9 of Wands and having this past hurt, they are not acting in truth. So maybe the things that they've told to you feel very counter to what your intuition is telling you about this person. So Spirit is guiding me, excuse me, to tell you, look into this. Maybe journal or contemplate the hurtful things that have happened to you and how you've processed them, or if you've processed them. And give yourself time to feel what has happened. And know that if you're acting from a place that is authentic and genuine, and you're just being straight with this person, and they've come back in a way that is hurtful, that hurt people, right? Hurt people. There's always underlying emotions that cause people to do things that are hurtful, right? Could be hurt within them that turn to anger or to bitterness. But illuminate these feelings, these emotions towards this person, and process them. Whatever that means for you, only you'll know. And let's get some guidance from Spirit. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know right now? What would you like the collective to know right now? In regards to their person, what would you like the collective to know right now at this point in time for their highest good? Infinite power. You are about to receive a magnificent vibration. Visualize a wheel of light about you, a circle of light that showers upon you as you make your way through this next time period. From this creative space, as you become more aware of its benefit, you will be able to use all of your productive self. Love is filling your being, and you are now basking in the glow of the light. Fully enjoy this part of your journey. It is well earned and will balance some of the challenging times of your past. From this space, you can move forward in manifesting your heart's desire. Seek to remember this feeling and time period so that you may draw upon it when challenges appear again in the future. Trust that this joy will return many times in your journey. And so this is bringing me back here of following your soul and your truth. Whatever you're stepping into as the novice and taking a risk in pursuing, whatever it is you're spending time creating and educating yourself on how to do or how to pursue. Spirit is saying to shift your focus away from this person and what they're doing, why they haven't called, what are they going through. Shift your focus and your attention away from them and back to you and to following this truth, this inspiration of the soul, which I had mentioned feels like something that is intrinsically part of your path. You stand in the light of truth. And what did this say here? Where was it? Seek your heart's desire. Seek to remember this feeling. Trust that this joy will return. I want to, let's see here. Tell me more about this discovering truth in the Page of Wands. I'm just noticing here too, and this is very total confirmation. This guy, he's got a wand and he's packed and he's ready to go on a journey, right? This guy has got a wand and he's ready to go on a journey as well, right? So whatever is calling in your life to take you out of your comfort zone and that's new, that inspires you, that possibly scares you, that you're debating, and really the page is just thinking, right? It hasn't started yet. You're making plans. You're really seeing how this can happen. Take this from the page to the night and put action into it. What would it look like to start creating and bringing that into the 3D? Okay, let's see. What more can you tell me about the Page of Wands and discovering truth about the collective? Tell me more about that. What guidance you have for them. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Way of faith. Let faith be your guide. And as I've said before, faith is something you cannot see. It's a vision you hold in your heart. It's something that you have to actively put belief into. It's not right in front of your face. It's the unseen. So, involve God in this journey. Invite your guides and the higher dimensional helpers who are with you on this path to walk with you and to support you in stepping into this newness. Evolution and change and leaving stagnancy and complacency is part of the expectancy of life. If you're not evolving and changing and growing, you're stagnating and dying. That's a little dramatic. But step into the new. It's only scary because you haven't done it yet. That fear you feel doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means that it's new. And sometimes some of the most fun things in life are the things that scare you. And I used to snowboard and rock climb, so I get it. So go towards that fear. That's what Spirit is guiding you towards. All right, let's get one more card to close this out. What would you like to tell the collective as they step into this new path? Bravely and boldly, what would you like to tell the collective? Learn to ride the waves of life when faced with difficulty. You can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. And this just makes me have a visual of two paths, right? There is the dolphins who are playing with the waves and enjoying life and making the most, or a hawk in the sky that has found an air current that's just floating, right? Or there's the salmon that swims upriver and gets eaten by a grizzly bear at the end. So be the hawk in the sky. Be the dolphin, right? Have fun. And something I always ask myself and try to remember when I'm going through something that is challenging and testing me, how is this happening for me? Not why is this happening to me? How is this happening for me? How is this confusion with this person happening for you? It's causing you to release control. It's showing you that you cannot control everything and you're not supposed to control everything. Things will work out when they're supposed to and if they're supposed to. But what it's showing you is that your attention has been imbalanced in an imbalanced way on this person and what they're doing and when they're coming back and why it didn't work out and all of these things, right? So Spirit is saying, shift your focus back to you and back to your purpose in your path, and seeking your truth and why you're here and what your potential is and what you're meant to do in this life to expand yourself and to assist others, and what that looks like and how you can create beauty in this world. And I'm going to close the reading there. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. And have a beautiful weekend, everyone.